Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about the IRL Monster Manual for every Dungeon Master and for every Dragon Master. All right, and what that means in my humble opinion. All right, here we go. All right, so you and I are really different. I have this supposition that what Gary Gygax accomplished on February 7th, 1974, day one of Dungeons and Dragons, that he changed the world so fundamentally that now you and I, Dungeon Masters and Dragon Masters, are fundamentally different from regular humans. We no longer live in the Muggle world. We are the wizards of this world. We understand this world in a different way. So we have the Monster Manual, right? And the Monster Manual is really important. And there are a lot of really important lessons that Gary extended to us with the Monster Manual itself. Now, what were some of those lessons? Well, first of all, there are monsters in the world. There are predators in the world. And we need to be careful of these horrible, monstrous, people-eating predators, right? But those monsters come in all kinds of forms. They come in humanoid forms, right? They come in monstrous forms, and they come in beautiful forms, right? Humanoid forms would be like, well, the ASMR. Actually, not the ASMR. There are angels. Angels are right in, angels have human form, and they are right in the Monster Manual. A beautiful form might be the unicorn, and the monstrous form might be a Borthak, right? So we come in all these different forms, and there might have been a better example of a humanoid form in a bugbear. A bugbear is totally human form, right? Yeah. So yeah, and but like an oitug, that's a monstrous form. It looks nothing like a human, whereas a bugbear, I kind of look like a bugbear. Like, okay, yeah. All right. See, I'm humble. I'm very humble. My opinions truly are the humblest opinions on the internet. All right. Okay. So, so we look at the Monster Manual and we take lessons away from the Monster Manual. But I just saw a brilliant film, Ishana Night Shyamalan's The Watchers. No spoilers for The Watchers in this, okay? But The Watchers show a group of humans who are captured by these creatures, and you don't know what the creatures are. All that's in the trailer. No spoilers there, and I'm not going to tell you what the creatures are here, right? But it brings up. But as I'm watching The Watchers, I'm like, what are these things, right? And immediately I went through all the categories that are in the IRL Monster Manual. So what is the IRL Monster Manual? So the IRL Monster Manual is the Monster Manual that you and we've seen Gary's Monster Manual. We know that that's real, right? And it's transformative, and it teaches us lessons every time we look at it, right? But what about the IRL Monster Manual? Now that we know that there is a Monster Manual, I think each Dungeon Master and each Dragon Master logically extends and creates the IRL Monster Manual in their own brain, in their own heart, and in their own soul. Like, we know what is out there that is trying to eat us, what is out there that is just trying to destroy us, right? And so let's talk about those monsters. Now, the scope of this video, I can only talk about types of monsters. Just like the Dungeons and Dragons has, like, aberration is a type of monster, right? So I want to talk about the first type of monster in the IRL Monster Manual. And this IRL Monster Manual, right? I know it, you know it, it's kept here, here, and here, right? And so it's important, right? So let's go ahead and talk about these IRL monsters. All right. So, so the first type of IRL monsters are cryptids, right? So I live across the bridge from New Jersey, and at 3 a.m. on any Saturday, I can drive across that bridge, and I can immediately find I would say a 90% chance, if I'm driving some of those back roads, in New Jersey, I'm going to hit a New Jersey Devil, right? It's going to be humanoid shaped. It's going to have horns. Parts of it are going to be covered with hair. Parts of it are going to be red, right? Now, you don't believe in this, right? And I know why, because you don't live next to New Jersey. If you live next to New Jersey and you drive any time after midnight in New Jersey, you will 100% believe that the New Jersey Devil is real. I 100% believe the New Jersey Devil is real. It is a cryptid, and I do believe it is responsible for some very horrible things, right? And right now, there are many podcasts where they're like, what happened in this situation? And you're like, and the answer is the New Jersey Devil, right? This thing hunts humans, eats humans, and is responsible for like half the true crime podcasts that happen in New Jersey, right? Like, it's just a thing, right? So the IRL Monster Manual really does exist in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls. We know what monsters are, and if we look at this world, it's extremely clear that there are monsters that clearly hunt humans. Like, what do you think half these podcasts, true crime podcasts, the whole solution is just realize that New Jersey Devil, and get this, every state has its own New Jersey Devil, if not 3 or 7, right? So we are humans. We are mortal. We are fragile, right? And our world truly is, in my humble opinion, completely populated by cryptids, right? Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion, and that is the first category in the IRL Monster Manual, in my humble opinion. Every word of that is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.